years between 1843 and 1868 were very notable years for the ship industry. Those years were when clipper ships became the fastest ocean-going ship. Clippers were known for their grace and beauty. The word clipper originated from the word clip, meaning to run swiftly. Clipper ships were mainly invented to transport tea, silk, and spices to and from China, considering that they could go 20 nautical miles per hour compared to 8 miles per hour. On regular ships, the teas and spices would lose flavor on the long ride over. Clipper ships also helped transport people quickly during the gold rush. It took the clipper ships 3 months to sail from New York to San Francisco, while a merchant ship took 6 months to make that same journey. The main parts of the ship are the bow, midship, stern, starboard, and port side. The bow is the front section of the ship, the midship is the middle part, the stern is the end of the ship, the starboard is the right-hand side of the ship looking towards the bow, and the port side is the left-hand side of the ship. The Ann McKim is known as the original clipper ship. It was built in 1833 in Baltimore. Isaac McKim designed the ship and named it after his wife, Anne. The ship was known for being one of the most elegant clippers ever built. The Ann McKim was sold to Howland and Aspinwall in 1837. One of her most famous trips was in 1842 when she sailed from New York to Anher in 79 days. In 1847, she was sold to Chile, where she made a trip between Valparaiso and San Francisco. Her second time to Valparaiso was when she was broken up for pieces. The Flying Cloud was a very famous clipper designed and built by Donald Mackay that was launched in 1851. The Flying Cloud was famous for sailing from New York to San Francisco in 89 days under command of Captain Joshua Perkins Cressy. It was later burned for copper and metal fastenings. Another famous clipper was the Lightning. It ran from 1854 to 1869. It was also designed and built by Donald Mackay. It was famous for sailing from Boston to Liverpool in 13 days, 20 hours, under command of Captain James Nicol Forbes. On March 1, 1854, it sailed 436 miles. This was the longest day's run recorded by a clipper. Donald Mackay was a very famous clipper ship designer. He was born in Nova Scotia on September 4, 1810. He settled in Newburyport, Massachusetts as a shipbuilder. In 1845, he moved to East Boston where he conducted a shipyard. He built many ships such as the Great Republic and the Flying Cloud. The last boat he made was the U.S. sloop of war Adams in 1874. He retired in Hamilton, Massachusetts where he took up farming. He died in 1880 at age 70. Since the oceans are very large, we had to come up with a ship that could conquer the seas quickly and swiftly. Since China's economy was producing tea, silk, and spices, there needed to be a ship to trade the goods quickly. The clipper did just that. Since clippers were invented, more countries were able to trade goods and make money. Clipper ships played a big role in growing economies, making money, and transportation in the 1850s.